Welcome to the Empire. It's
your
your
favorite Niger babes.
Jami Loju and
Toluwamini.
what? It's Wanimi.
That's what I said. Toluwanimi.
No, you said Wamini.
Okay, whatever. You're not even Nigerian anyway. Fake Nigerian.
What do you mean?
You can't speak Yoruba.
You can't take my blackness away from me. I don't know what you're trying to do.
Oh my god. Okay, please, guys, welcome back to another episode. Welcome to part 2 of our series, Educated with a Period. And today we will be talking about
Colorism. Period.
Literally, okay, this is just a side note, but I was presenting something in English with a group of people, and to add emphasis, I'm like, guys, we should add period at the end. And I feel like they all looked at me like I was crazy because they didn't understand the connotations behind period. So I know you guys, as faithful listeners for the past 11 weeks, y'all know the vibes already. If you can't tell, we're not together. Again, it's school.
No, it's you not wanting to come over.
Yeah.
Anyways, colorism.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Would you like to define it? Define colorism.
Guys, I need you to sit down, get comfortable, and just pay attention, okay? Because we're gonna get serious. But colorism is basically prejudice or discrimination against individuals with a dark skin tone, typically among people of the same ethnic or racial group. And that's from Oxford Dictionary. So, thank you to, all those smart English people.
I have so much to say. I don't know where to start. Okay, so to explain more or put it into practical terms, it's the black ethnicity and then people within that ethnicity that are different shades. So there's light skins, brown skins, dark skins.
Yellow skin.
Charcoal skin.
Guys, you know what? I think we're going to delve right into personal experiences with colorism because I face it on a daily. I am bullied by everyone around me about how black I am, and they compare my black skin to charcoal, and I find it so offensive.
You can't tell us that we're lying, though.
You can't compare my beautiful what's that word? Complexion, whatever that word is, complexion, and you are comparing it to charcoal. That is so disrespectful. Oh god, that is not how it works, guys. So I'm just telling you, I get bullied by not only her, my cousin, she calls me black, I can be frying plantains, you're black as a plantain. Did you guys see Kim Kardashian's Met Gala?
That's you.
That's me, and that's colorism.
Okay, but me and Jami are the opposite. Me, I'm a light-skinned babe.
That is not true.
I'm practically white, you guys.
Guys, you see how she will be together, and we're almost the same skin tones. I don't know what she's saying.
So, emphasis on the almost. I'm still lighter than you, so light skin.
She's if you guys, no, you're not. I won't even argue. I don't have the energy to argue. For me, it's not really. It's just okay, it's if I'm with a light skin, one of my friends who's a light skin, right? And we're both walking up to a guy or whatever. The guy will just gravitate towards the light skin. But I don't know if that's colorism or if it's just I'm not fine enough for him. I'm too fine. Because how can you not look at me and want my number or something, man?
I don't even think it's looks, I feel sometimes it's based solely off of skin color. Two people could have the exact same features, look the exact same, and then one's darker, one's lighter. Society will pick the lighter girl or the lighter guy or whatever. Actually, not so much for guys.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Colorism in social media and in media in general. Men, what comes to my name is Zendaya. Okay? So
yeah.
I love her, we support her and everything. But I just feel everyone praises her for being this black woman, which she obviously is. I'm not taking that away from her. But she's not represented me, if that makes sense. In a skin tone that's mine.
She's almost white passing.
Yeah. So, and I was also thinking that that's why we don't see like a whole bunch of like black, like dark skin, black female leads in a lot of things. We don't see them that often. And that's why when I see them, my heart goes that like I'm so happy. Like, for example, I'm thinking of Lupita Nyong'o. Like, I love seeing her face because I'm just like, that looks like me. Eh? You get what I mean? Like, I just need more people who look like me.
What comes to my mind when I think of colorism in social media is the rappers. Okay, so let me name drop people. Tory Lanez, Roddy Rich, and then Daniel Caesar. He's not a rapper, but these people openly bash darker skinned women for no reason. They'd be like, I don't want a darkie. What's it called? I need me a light skinned queen. For what? What is the purpose? It's okay if you have that preference, but why do you have to voice it? And why do you have to put down dark skinned people? It's so unnecessary.
You know what's so funny? A lot of these men, their mom is literally dark skinned. Like you came out of a dark skinned mama. Your dad is dark skinned, almost looking like charcoal. And here you are, a mixture, and you still have the boldness to say, no, I want a light skin and I only do light skin. That doesn't make sense. But then it's to go the further step and say dark skinned girls are ugly.
Like you're bashing your mother. How can you in your right mind do that?
Right? No. That's actually very embarrassing. Like, you're saying dark skins are ugly. That get out of here. Like, it's giving me much. You need therapy. Like, you need something. It's giving me very much that vibes, honestly. But I don't know. And then like moving on to another topic is people who say colorism isn't real. Do you want to talk about this?
No, I don't. I don't want to expose her.
Ooh. Yeah, I will expose. Okay, I'm gonna name this person Apple, okay? So basically, me and Apple were talking and texting and everything, and I'm talking about colorism, and this person is like, it's not real. This person's like, colorism, what's that? Like, it's not real. And I'm like, literally, you are light skin and I'm dark skin. I told Apple that me and you, like, if we were both applying to like a school or something, or like trying to go for the same opportunity, they would be favored just because they're light skin. And they were arguing with me, and it didn't make sense because I'm like, this is universal fact. Lighter skinned slaves do like house chores or whatever, like, right, rather, while the black slaves, like the darker skinned slaves, were put outside on the field because the lighter skinned slaves were more acceptable to look at for when the white people had their friends over.
Yeah.
So this has been stemming since, and you are
like, we're not making it up.
Thank you. And you're out here telling me that colorism is not real. Like, what?
And then people say, oh, like the subject of colorism is just to like divide the black community, but it's not. Like, we have to recognize that it's there. Like, you can't be ignorant and ignore it.
No, you can't. And then, okay,
and people act. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, say what you're gonna say.
And people act like it's to single out light skins and make them less black, but it's not.
It is not. It is not. And then this is like, it's a topic that's like under the umbrella of like colorism, kind of, not really, but I just want to speak on it. But I just feel like having a Nigerian name compared to having an English name, that is two separate opportunities. And like, if you're with a person, like if I'm with a Nigerian name, and you have Esther, right? So I have Oluwajomiloju and I have Esther. We both applied to the same job. The job is obviously going to favor you more because they have an English name that they recognize. You get what I'm saying? Oh man. Because like, why would you hire me because you can't pronounce my name? That's actually embarrassing. Like, imagine I had more credentials. Like, I could have a PhD, I could have 3, and you still see Oluwajomiloju, and you see Esther, and you still pick her. Man.
Going back to social media, there's also like the white men that fetishize black women and fetishize like the darker ones. They'll be like, my chocolate berry, my mud.
My dark skin poo poo.
Oh I need my dark skin chocolate. Like, why are you comparing me to food? My chocolate bar.
Wait, what do you say to white women then? Do you say, "Oh, my sweet blank paper, how are you doing today?"
I'm gonna edit that out.
Is that too racist?
It's all jokes. I just wanted to mention like how it's real because you see white women fetishize not fetishizing. Well, yeah, fetishizing black men because they want light-skinned babies. They want black babies but with European features. Uh so with like the curly hair but not too kinky, and then the lighter eyes. It's just you can't deny it. I don't see how these people be denying it.
I don't understand some people, and it's a crazy world. It's a crazy world. I won't lie.
And then especially in like the Nigerian household or like culture, when babies are born and they're fair, everyone's like, I pray that this baby stays fair, you know? Because being fair is seen as more beautiful.
Which is and this is why in Nigeria there's also a bunch of products that's like lighten your skin. Like it's like soaps that will lighten your skin. And there's a whole bunch of bleaching because, like in the media growing up in Nigeria, like everyone's like, oh, having light skin, yellow skin is the best. You're gonna get more guys, blah 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 blah. And that's just been like so brooded, which sucks. But honestly, like, how has it affected you personally?
Can you go first?
Just putting on the putting me on the spot. Okay, for me personally, I would say that. Okay, in terms of like friends, I guess. I don't know really yet. Like it's just like, wait, you go first. I asked the question.
Okay, it hasn't affected me that much, but I've definitely thought about it. Like it's definitely a thought. I don't know. Like it's
For me, I guess you have that thought like, I wish I was like lighter or something, right?
yeah.
Because then when you're like, maybe if I was lighter, like I'd be able to have more friends. Like I'm just using examples, so I don't need more friends. But if I was lighter, like maybe I would have more friends, or if I was lighter, more guys would talk to me, or if I was lighter, I'd be more recognized. Like all this kind of thing. Like I don't. That's kind of like what goes on in my head, or used to go on in my head. Like now, I enjoy being charcoal, black, whatever you want to say. It's okay. It's okay, I'm fine anyway.
One thing that I've noticed in myself is like not wanting to stay in the sun for too long.
You know the misconception that black people shouldn't wear sunscreen?
No, it's just that like you don't need to. Not that we shouldn't, we just don't need to. That's what people say.
Man, I've grown up my entire life thinking that's only like black people don't need sunscreen.
Because we technically can't burn.
So this is a PSA. If you're black and you don't wear sunscreen, please start wearing sunscreen. And that's also a PSA to myself, because this whole summer I do not wear sunscreen, but I didn't go out that often. I was making my bag, period. Now I'm a rich fine babe.
Are we wrapping up?
Honestly, I don't know what else to say, because our personal experiences are like non-existent. If we're being honest, like
it's just like a psychological thing.
Yeah. I think I really just want to put it out there that it is real. Colorism is very much real, and you need to actually like start putting that on your radar, and then also be intentional, like things you say. Like I actually really hate people who are around me and they say, "Oh my god, I don't want to be darker. The sun is too much," and you are here and you're looking like. Like, man, no, I don't get that.
I just think it's so unfortunate how like we also have to deal with racism and then colorism on top of that. Racism from like people that aren't like our ethnic background or whatever, and then within our own circle, within our own community that's supposed to be safe, there's also bias and prejudice and colorism.
Like it doesn't make sense to me. Or like aunties and uncles, and they're like, "You're dark, oh, that is so light. You are dark," and like that doesn't make sense. Like, excuse me, mommy, please mind your own business. Like literally, your marriage is falling apart, and here you are in my own business. Like I haven't seen your husband at church in years. Like, please.
No, but sometimes aunties can be so nice. Like one auntie from church, like we were outside in the sun and she's like, "You are so beautiful. Look at the way like the sun is reflecting on your skin. I wish I was your complexion." And that just, my confidence went up, and now nobody can tell me anything.
So basically, in grade 9, I remember this so clearly. Our power at school went out because we're in downtown Kitchener, and the lights went off and everything. And all the white guys in my class, they're like, "I can't see Johnny. I can't see Johnny. Where is she? She blended in." I meant that day. I wish I was light skinned. I literally wish I was light skinned, guys. I was so hurt. And then another time is I was at an assembly with my friends, and these are like, like my friends, white friends, whatever, and they wanted to take a selfie and the lights were down so you can't see me. Guys, I cried. Like, they still took the selfie with me just looking like a shadow there.
Jomi, you have the worst friends.
They don't be caring about lighting.
They don't care about lighting, man. I was so upset, and they like posted it everywhere too. And I'm like, man, how could you do this to me? Like, obviously, no one's gonna want to go up to me because they can't see me. Like, they'd be like, "Who's this shadow?" So,
And Jomi, that's literally where identity issues starts, from little like comments at school. I just pray for like young black girls growing up that aren't secure in their blackness, because I know how it feels.
be secure. Your black is your strength. Your blackness is your strength.
It is. Whew. I like that.
Blackness is your strength. Hey, motivational speaker. Remember that, and also for black men too. Like, we're not leaving you out of here, out of this conversation.
No, dark-skinned black men don't have any problems now. Okay, well, they have less.
Like, I don't want them to like go home and like paint their skin white now. Like, we're not saying that.
They're fine. I've never heard anybody rat on a dark-skinned black man. Maybe I'm not on social media like that, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, you're actually true. And then these light-skinned men, they have the best privilege. Like,
oh my god.
Have you heard things about how like CLB, like Drake's new album, is like the light skin album, and then Donda is the dark skin? Like, what is that?
Okay, let's wrap up by addressing everyone. Light skins.
Continue now.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, you are still black. We're not taking your blackness away from you, but try not to be ignorant and recognize your privilege, being light skinned and not being as dark, and be an ally to the dark skin. So when they're complaining, don't what's the word? Just listen, honestly. Don't try and defend yourself, because there's nothing to defend.
The conclusion of this letter is that dark skins, black charcoal babies. I feel like people won't like being called charcoal, because I don't like being called charcoal myself.
Embrace it, you're hot.
I'm gonna call you black crayon babies.
Me? No, that's disrespectful.
I'll call you black screen TV babies. That's to be confident in your skin and keep your head up, because you're dark. You're like, guys, your skin will take you places. And like, how many people have been bullied when they're a baby and now they're models of dark skin?
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
But honestly, we hope that you've learned something new about colorism and everything that connotates part of colorism.
This concludes our educated series.
Educated with theory.
We hope we hope like you enjoyed hearing our perspective on things, and you are a little bit more open-minded.
Yeah, and we hope that you were educated. That was the whole point. And honestly, like, the first episode of the series had a lot of listens and engagement, so I love that. So we wish the same with this by the time it's out. And then next week we'll be back to normal schedule for a little bit. And it's my birthday coming up. Woo woo! I'm so excited. This girl's not excited. She's tired of hearing about it.
I'm gonna spend all my money on you.
Adi.
My bank account is gonna be negative 300.
I don't know what she's buying. I need to.
She sent me this white bag that she wants. She's trying to break my account.
That's so out of context, bro. Guys, I'm not expensive like that. I'm very.
You are.
Oh my god.
You sent it to me and was like, no, you sent it to me and then you were like, oh, I'm just joking. But I know you weren't joking.
Babe, I was joking.
You were not.
Okay.
Okay, well, you're worth a $300 bag. This has been Inside Our Empire avec...
No.
Wait, let's speak French. Say Inside Our Empire avec les hosts Jomi et Tolu.
I'm so sorry.
It's actually right. I'm saying it right. Jomi et Tolu.
I'm just saying Yoruba. Eshegani, Eshegan from tuning into episode wa. Have nice. Okay, whatever. Have a nice week. Okay, but we love you.
Avec
Are we done?
Jomi et Tolu.
Oh,
Au revoir.
au revoir. Au d'abord. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.